Alright, so we arrived in Hanoi today, Wednesday, August 2nd, and we're walking around the old quarter near where our hotel is. So a lot of motor scooters. Okay, so we're buying some mangoes here in the old quarter. Downtown Hanoi in the old quarter, or next to it. That's the lake, Hong Kiam Lake. So it's actually pretty interesting. Very hard to cross the street here. So we got massive amounts of motorbikes. Super busy corner. Okay, so the vendors that sell the same thing hang together on the same block. So this is like a block of material. Fabric Street, all fabric stores. Okay, so there's a back alley flea market. Alright, so maybe we found the food street. Fruit market. Alright, so we're gonna try this street food place. So I think that's bancha. It's a famous dish. Oh no, that's not the bancha, this is the bancha. There's a lot of back alleys here in Hanoi. Here's where you find the cheap guest houses. Alright, so we stumbled on the place where they make these donuts fresh. And I just handed her 10,000 and she gave me back 1,000. So I guess they cost 9,000 for a bunch of fresh donuts. So we're inside the restaurant that I just filmed. That's clay pot with steamed tofu and mushrooms for 60,000 Vietnamese dong. And I got bread instead of rice for 10,000. 10,000 is about 50 cents.
He's like, this is all gonna be,
So that's a fried noodle pho without soup. They're having hot pot. Yep. Okay, so the lake is over there. It's dark now, but looks like a lot of the action is around the lake in Hanoi, the Hoan Lake, and the locals are chowing down. So this is the happening place. That's the name of the lake, Hawaiian. And we're at the intersection here. So the paper sculptures are popular here. And a lot of North Face, or is it North Fake? So go ahead. This is the breakfast room at the Sunline Hotel. Selling sugarcane. The air here is very smoggy. Makes it look like I have a dirty lens. It looks like an overfed chihuahua. This is called Hoan Kiem Lake in Hanoi. Okay, so we're in the old quarter now. We're going to walk to the French Quarter. Cute.
Turn around.
There's a bridge and a temple on Kiem Lake. Kiem Hoan Lake. We're walking now into the French Quarter. There's a statue, I think, of the first king of Vietnam, Lai Thay To. So the Vietnamese people think this is beautiful weather. I was just talking to one. For us, it's hot and humid. Alright, so we're looking for that famous egg coffee at the Dak Ha Tan. Boy. Okay. What is this? So the flag reminds us this country is still communist. And this building looks like it was built by the French with a Art Deco awning. This is across from that French building. Very nice, thank you. So this is the dining room of the Metropolitan Hotel. Looks like where the hoity-toity hang out. I believe it's a Jaguar. It's got the Jaguar emblem. So you can listen to jazz here at the Swing Cafe. So the French made a copy of their Paris Opera House here in Hanoi. We're outside the National Museum of History. There's a picture of Ho Chi Minh. Looking the other way. Getting an outdoor haircut. All right, so it looks like they're having a special exhibit at the museum about Ho Chi Minh. We're just walking around now. All right, I just stepped into this courtyard of an apartment building. Kind of interesting. All right. Alright, so I was looking for banh mi and I found it here at the Great Banh Mi Cafe. A little birdie. So this is the famous egg coffee place on the internet. Cafe Jiang. Okay, so entering the famous egg coffee place in Hanoi. Famous egg coffee. From all over. Okay, so trying that famous egg coffee.
Thank you.
Thank you. Came halfway around the world for this. Alright. Egg coffee. Very famous in Hanoi. So the egg coffee is very creamy. Doesn't taste like egg, but it's very sweet. Tastes like a dessert. Delicious. Since 1946. The sign says it's a communal house, but the inside looks sort of like a Buddhist temple. Alright, so we're walking down one of the streets in the old quarter and came across this. Hong Kong duck. Anyway, maybe it's a shrine. Okay. So if I was born here, I'd be praying to Buddha. So we're walking to some big market that we read about, an indoor market, and it's raining. That street there has a lot of jewelry. We're kind of in the heart of the old market here. I mean the old quarter. I don't know what he's selling there.
Xin cho tôi bấm cái xin lấy cái giấy nào cô?
street scene. They're still walking around Hanoi. So this is kind of the backpacker district, I think. A lot of youth hostels, etc. Alright. Looks like an old Buddhist temple of some kind. Here on Gang Street. So I believe this is a temple. Here's the inside of the temple. Okay, this is an old shrine. I don't know the name. Okay, this is the big 4-story market, Dong Xuan. Those are buildings next to it. Now's the fun part, to cross the street. Okay, so now we're inside of the Dong Xuan indoor market, the biggest market in Hanoi. Inside the market. Alright, it's so busy here, it's hard to get a picture. There's old buildings. Okay, you want that? Yeah. Alright, so we're getting a real banh mi here. Not like the other place. Here it has pate. Alright, so this time we got a delicious banh mi from an authentic place. The other one was more of a tourist trap. So we're trying some Vietnamese drinks, kind of similar to Halo Halo with ice and fruit.
Is Shea Do San, and this one is Shea Do Do.
Okay, with those guys trying to cross.
It's much more fun.
What's his people? Oh, they. Making dumplings in Hanoi. So, rice dumplings in Hanoi. It's Friday night, August 3rd. It's about 7 o'clock and we're near Hong Kiem Lake in Hanoi. We're walking to a restaurant, passing the lake. So that temple out on the lake is the oldest temple in Hanoi, from like 1100 AD. Okay, so there are a lot of these back alley streets in Hanoi. Alright, here's another traffic circle. Okay, so a lot of people eating on this corner. Okay, so we're having dinner at this fancy place called the Red Bean. And right outside there's a Jollibee. So these dumplings are on the house. Okay, there's the spring roll appetizer at the Red Bean in Hanoi. It's a work of art. Okay, Anne's having a spicy martini. I'm having a lychee martini. Red bean spicy. Is it going? The Vietnamese style of spring roll, you wrap it in a lettuce leaf and dip it in sauce. Like that. Cheers. Quick.
Oh, no, you did great.
Yes. Firstly, you should make it together in the bowl. Fish, French vermicelli, parsley, and peanut. And after that, you trust and fish sauce on the top.
Okay.
Yes, and make it all together.
Alright.
Thank you very much.
Good job. Alright, so that's a grilled Hanoi fish, Hanoi grilled fish. And what was that? Beef? Some kind of beef dish?
It's Vietnamese beef steak.
Vietnamese beef steak. Signature, two of the signature dishes here. Alright. Alrighty. Cream brulee for dessert and banana.
Nice to meet you.
So, a flaming aperitif.
Yes, sir.
Whoop, don't burn yourself.
Now enjoy it, please.
Okay.
Thank you very much for coming with tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.